Yo, what is up, Wayfinders? Your boy Forever here, and today I have 5 tips and tricks that I think you'll find useful for getting on your journey when it comes to Wayfinder. Now, number one is going to be a pretty simple one. Number one is going to be one of your most important tips and tricks, and that's turning off your crossplay as well as your voice chat. You're going to go into your settings and you're going to go down to the option to turn off your crossplay. Once you hit that button, that's going to kick you from the game when you press confirm. Now, when you turn on your voice chat, you're also gonna have to turn it on in the dungeon as well. When you join a dungeon in a queue or with a party of friends or whatever, if you're speaking in game chat, you're gonna have to turn on the voice chat in that dungeon as well. And then a bonus tip, you can press L1 and up on the directional pad to activate the type in chat. That'll let you speak in the world chat and the global chat. On number 2, you get a free respec during early access. Throughout the entirety of early access, you'll be able to freely respec your abilities. Only your abilities, however. And so with that, just making sure you keep that in mind before early access ends. You can go ahead and change your abilities around if you don't have your abilities set in the place you want them to. I went ahead and respec mine to show you that you can reset it without any fear of anything. Now, when early access does end, it will be a scaling cost depending on how many skill points you're resetting. So just keep that in mind. You can freely reset your skill points during early access and during early access only. After early access, it will cost you gold or whatever the currency is they choose to be. Now, the next tip is turning off matchmaking. Sometimes you just want to go run the dungeon by yourself. You're going to walk into the portal, pick your place that you want to go, and on the top left-hand side of the screen, right under your character's portrait, you're going to see matchmaking on PlayStation. You're going to have to press R1 to turn that off. I'm not sure what you have to press on PC. I don't play on PC. Maybe some PC folks will help you out in the comments. But on the right-hand side, you will see the join helper queue. That'll let you join the helper queue and help someone out that's already in a dungeon already, and that'll get you some helper queue tokens. I've been told you can spend those at the helper queue token vendor, but I haven't seen such a vendor, so I wouldn't know. Now, the next tip is a big one for the new players that are kind of just stuck with the character that they have, because once you finish the tutorial, you have to pick one of the 3 characters, either Ven, Wingrave, or Silos. You're stuck with the weapon that those characters are starting with as well. But you can go purchase a new weapon for the cost of 4,500 gold from Arsenal in Market Row. Once you speak to her, she'll talk to you and tell you that you can purchase a weapon, and you'll be able to purchase one of the 4 starting weapons. Of course, these weapons aren't as great as the later crafted weapons, but you can also go ahead and set up to see what you want to craft for later on in the game. As crafting is a big part of Wayfinder, I wish they'd let you go ahead and pin those on the screen somewhere so you can have that information on the go, but I guess for now you can go ahead and write that down. Maybe they'll implement something like that later on where you can have those recipes on hand. Now, I saved the best for last because the last tips and trick will actually save your life. Your dodge is an iframe. During the moment you dodge, when your character lights up in that bright light, that's an iframe. During that period of time, you won't take damage. You can use that to actually pass through your enemy's attacks. Now, I say pass through your enemy's attacks because usually when people dodge, they just want to dodge to get out the way of the enemy's attack completely. But there are those times where you can't actually get out of the radius, and you want to be able to get between you and your enemy while not taking damage of their attack. That way you can use that iframe to get in between there. It's good to know the timing of it as well. So make sure you practice that as much as you can, because that iframe will save your life. I've used it many times myself to get myself out of a sticky situation, so trust me, I know. Anyway guys, thank you guys for watching, and share this video with anyone that you know might need tips and tricks for Wayfinder. I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's been forever, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.